Hey everybody, it's Wild, and welcome back to Dark Souls 3. So today, I don't know where we're going. I actually don't though. We got one more last, oh my gosh, the dude here is gone. The sad brosif's here, gone. Wait, is this the wrong side? Did I get turned around? No? Where'd Sad Brosif go? Is he down here? Crying? Trying to go up the stairs, I'm like running into the wall. Okay, so we need to defeat Lothric. I don't know where he's at. We defeated the dancer as the last thing yesterday. Sorry, day before yesterday. Got my days mixed up. But yeah, the day before yesterday. The light I just tested, like fighting those Lothric knights. They get annihilated by this. And I have light dodge roll. But the daggers actually scaling with our main stats make them huge damage. Obviously, the Pyromancy Flame too. But the light dodge roll is really nice. I forgot how much I like light dodge rolling in the Souls games, and the only reason I was okay with not doing it in this game is because of that Fallen Knight awesome set. It was just so cool. Probably my favorite like set in a Souls game, just like straight up. Like, full set of armor, personally. Okay, so... do we go back to foot of the high wall? Let's go to the Dancer's Chambers. This is what we did last time. Oh my gosh, my computer's having an issue. Place basin? Wait, do I want to do that? Didn't we already do that? I guess this is what I was supposed to do? On purpose. I did this on purpose, guys. I mean, this is where we fought the last boss, so it only makes sense. A Ladar? Okay. Let's go up it. Don't cinematically pan out, camera. Just let me climb the ladder. Oh, it's technically still a cutscene. I thought it was just the... okay. Wait, do I have a downward attack too, like in Bloodborne? Like I can't... oh yeah. It's weird how they map it to strong attack. Okay. Doesn't really come up, but... I can go up here too. Flyer ahead, I'm assuming they're like... there's a thing behind here. Oh. Is that a plant or a shadow? Either, it's a tree. Technically, I guess a tree is... so I was kind of right, but it's not what I was thinking of. Okay, so this is like a whole section. I didn't read those messages. I was just interacting. Beating up to a pulp ahead. You bastard ahead. On this side. Let's go forward first. I know that's generally not what I do, but I'm assuming it's a dead end. For hitting them in one swoop. Is there a mob here? I hit an aggro trigger. Wrong spell. Amateur. Whoa, that wasn't a backstab? Okay. What are you doing? Aren't you attacking me? That was... Okay. I rear. Is this glowy? Oh, it's just the reflection of his boot. Don't want to aggro too. So that's either a damage buff or a heal over time, right? Or be the second one. I did aggro them both. Aggro triggers here suck kind of bad. They're very touchy aggro triggers too. It's weird. I kind of coined that term, right? But like, I don't know if it's like, you know, more or less official what the gamers at large use, right? I'm not sure. Right, once again, gaming's kind of in its infancy. It's seen as that with compared to other types of media, and it's kind of strange because I have to just make stuff up, but I'm assuming people have their own terms for it. Look who's back, the Goobinator himself. I have returned. And I'm backstabbing as usual. I'm Wendregging all over these people. So there's an enemy up here that we should kill. He's the one that buffed him last time, but he's not the reason we died, obviously. We got both enemies triggered at once. Had to manage stamina there. Get how snappy that is. Compared to the knights in, I mean, they technically have 0 to neutrals too, but none of their rushing attacks actually are fast. Whereas the straight sword guy here, that like running stab is really fast. You basically need to just dodge immediately. There's no delay towards it, which is weird because like most of the other attacks, they're delayed enough that you can see the windup, and then you like prepare yourself to press the button while the swing is like going on. No, I don't know if that made sense. Stamina. Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! That was one hit. Okay, so it's that we confirm that then. We can confirm that that's damage buff, not heal over time. I really wasn't paying too much attention to their health bars, right? I'm still trying to learn their movesets a little bit. We can pretty much confirm that that was indeed a damage buff, because there's no way he did that much damage. Now we know what that guy, what the priest guys do. It's pretty dangerous. It's kind of a cool gimmick. Normally, it's a really good use of like an ad, right? Because now you want to go get them first. He got the buff. Yeah, look at that. That's one hit. It's like not even worth continuing forward anymore. Like one hit makes me just like not want to go back down. So that enemy's gonna take more than one fireball. Oh my god, I just defeated the hardest boss so far. Congrats! How many attempts did it take? How long? I don't really care about how many attempts, but how long do you think you're stuck on it? Swear, if you're like, it was a grueling 10 minutes. Stamina. Authoric, I'm assuming it just looks like they do, which is pretty cool. Their these guys' style is nice. Not even long, a minute max. Oh my gosh, okay. We don't have too much stamina, so probably gonna do this like. My gosh, that animation is so bad. Oh, I don't know if I've ever seen that before. Surprise! Gotcha, player! You've never seen that before, have you? Nope. I think I was supposed to dodge through that. 8 or 9 tries, it was a giant crab. Ooh. You'd have, crab cakes. Crab broil. That could be good. I like seafood chowder. It's pretty good. I like all the different kinds of seafood, like mixed, because, I don't know. One is okay, but it needs to be, like, well, with all seafood, if it's not fresh. Man, that guy aggroed fast. Yeah, probably just worth restarting again. I don't know these guys that well, remember? I just started fighting these dudes. We fought them way early on at the start of the game. Also, I was distracted by the other one that I'm trying to get. I don't want to use all my flasks. Just get more experience with these guys. It's gonna take some time, right? That spear one basically used charge forth, but it was like a really weird delayed charge force that tracked. So I hadn't seen that before. Had a shitty ability that spits poison cloud. So far, the range was crazy, and each time it hit, HP depleted, blink of an eye. It doesn't sound like poison, it sounds like acid. That sounds awful. Whoa! Whoa! What just happened? He, like, got the Artorias buff. He got, like, the Abyss buff on his head. And then he almost one-shot me. Why did he get the Abyss buff? What just happened? Is that supposed to? Are you supposed to, like, play really defensively when you see that mist around him? Because it looked like Artorias' Abyss, but that was close to one shot. He's never hit that hard. I keep using the word glitchy, but, like, if you hadn't played Dark Souls 1 in a while or remembered that that was the aura that Artorias had when he powered up, or didn't play the DLCs, like, most players that have probably have done some of those things. But that does come across as just glitchy to have an enemy just, like, have a ton more damage without it being explicitly clear that they have, like, powered themselves up. Game is not that bad, but it does have its what was that moments, just like now. I don't know if there's... I feel like almost every game has some of those, though, right? It's kind of about intention, and what I've actually found out, actually playing this game more than some of the others, is it's more about visual clarity. Okay, so this guy has a move that I don't really fully understand, and I won't pretend to, but it was like the weird charge forth that seemed to be really heavy auto track. So I just need to be watching that. It's really the charge forth, and then I probably just double dodge roll into him when he does that. Could stun him out of it. You know, it's kind of strange. Monster Hunter, there are certain monsters and abilities that track. But really, you're not dodge rolling like in the Souls games. It's more about positioning and just like getting out of the way of attacks. It's kind of weird sometimes, and probably for a lot of players that have maybe played those but hadn't played the Souls games, when enemies like do 360 like snap around kind of actions to hit you. And there's never been like a precedent from what I know of an actual Souls game where, yeah, that was like the Artorias buff for that one move. But there's never been a precedent, as far as I know, of like a Souls game that has it where enemies aren't just snapping around and the lock-on isn't just like hyper egregious, is what I would say, except Remnant 2, which technically does, I'd say, kind of classify as a Souls-like, it doesn't have a lock-on system because you're meant to more like aim with guns and shoot, but there's full melee in it. And their enemies that have melee, they function like Monster Hunter. They've got some light tracking on them, but like if you roll to the side and they are going to do a forward downward slam, it isn't going to hit you. And it is kind of weird going to these games where stuff snaps so much, and I can't help but wonder, like, should it be that way going forward? It's kind of the weird thing I talked about with stamina, but I'm not convinced stamina needs to be in a Souls game, right? I'm not convinced you need the stamina bar. I don't really see its purpose. It just, okay. I was just kind of messing around and talking, to be honest. Am I still dual wielding? No. Out of mana. That wasn't a backstab, apparently. Is that? Nope. I was trying to dodge into him for that. We're gonna get killed by the other one in a second. Both. But yeah, so it's made me wonder, like, is it necessary to have a stamina bar? Like, what does it add? In Dark Souls 1, it made a lot of sense, right? Your actions were very limited and very set to, like, when you, and very committal. When you did, like, a weak attack with the dagger, you were, like, locked in place and you couldn't even move until, like, the animation was way done. It was, really bad. Whereas in, like, the other games, you have a lot more mobility. The movesets of the weapons have advanced so far, right? You've got magic and all kinds of stuff. So it's changed a lot. And starting in Dark Souls 2, I don't... Maybe they should have just ditched stamina altogether. Right? Maybe it's for shield builds. They wanted to keep that in as, like, a proper trade-off. I'm not sure. But anyways, going to what I was saying before, though, I'm not sure, like, the snap tracking needs to be a thing either, right? Because it's caused some weird moments. When I didn't see this before, contraption doesn't move. This is, I mean, it's gonna be an interesting shortcut for sure. Like, when we finally found it, this is gonna be it's gonna be a weird shortcut. Because it's going to bring us really close to that bonfire, but it's also going to bring us into this room with these enemies, which is kind of annoying too. I don't think I win neutral on this. I'm having the delay thing. Most of those were delayed. I have 8 flasks. I forgot to shift my flasks after the boss fight yesterday. Like, see, you know what I mean by the tracking? Like, that wouldn't have hit in, like, Monster Hunter. It wouldn't have hit in Remnant either, because, like, he wasn't on me when he started that move. So maybe it would have, like, tracked a tiny bit, but, like, really that just would have missed. It's just kind of interesting, because it does come across more video gamey to me now. This is the first day I've maybe, like, realized it. I mean, this is the first time I think I've talked about it on stream, but I'm seeing this now, and I'm like, yeah, that does feel, like, kind of glitchy, almost. Like, the enemy's facing one direction, and then they snap to the other one so that they can hit the player. Like, that's weird. That's their heal. I was gonna say they're healing too. So they have 2 spells. But yeah, when people say jank, normally that is not the word that really comes with this game. Right? I wouldn't call this game really jank. But, like, if I had played other games like Monster Hunter and even Remnant before this, I'd be like, yeah, this game's kind of jank. Like, why are the enemies snapping, like, 360? Why is sometimes when I do a backstab, like, it turning the enemy around to backstab when I'm kind of on their side? Like, that's weird. Why are some of these attacks, like, not have good telegraphs to them? They come out, like, at Mach speed. Like, that doesn't make any sense. Shouldn't there be, like, I'm gonna hit you and then they hit you? Instead you're, like, going on, like, hair trigger reflexes. It's pretty interesting. Monster Hunter's pretty inconsistent with that, too. There are a few monsters that have some heavily tracking moves. But for the most part, they don't, right? When you fight one, though, that kind of does, it can be pretty brutal. I think the worst one, the one that immediately comes to mind is, Crimson Glow Valstrax from Sunbreak. Well, Rise/Sunbreak. And it's like downward slam of its wings. You have to dodge like right as they're happening. It's very Souls-like because they will snap right to you. I'm gonna do 2. I'm gonna off. First time I did that right. Yeah, I wasn't sure whether that was an enemy or not. Chest required a head. I did it. Did what? Hero appraisals? Oh, there's a bonfire here? This be a weapon? Not pretty. Pretty sword. Wow. I didn't realize how many souls we had. Did they really? Maybe those guys were a lot harder than I thought.
Welcome, speak.
But once again, I feel
well,
like
touch that take nourishment
there was some awkwardness there for sure. Like, let's not get things twisted. There were definitely some awkward moments with those enemies. Not just the snapping, but also like the weird tracking on the charge 4 thing, and then the broadsword guy having like the immediate stab. So when he's running, you like immediately need to dodge like within an 18th of a second. It's like, why? Why isn't there more of a like he pulls his arm back and thrusts it forward? You could even have it go twice the distance, right? It could have like twice the reach because he could extend his arm that his sword is in to the maximum and lean his body slightly sideways, right? So he gets that like long stretch like you'd see with like a rapier or something. But instead of that, they're just like, oh yeah, we're just gonna have it come at like Mach 42. And then you have attacks like that. Maybe that was it, actually, and I just responded to it quick enough. And you can punish that really quick, really harshly, though. That was a nasty punishment. It was weird in Dark Souls 2. Where did the other knight go? Starts down here. Interesting. That's really weird. Maybe it's because I started at the other bonfire? No. Hit once. Nope. Not even once. Thought I could backstab that. Oh, I can backstab. Nope. It looks like I can backstab these, but it's not, like, triggering. This is what I mean by jank, though. This is the worst thing in the world, but... it's definitely got a level of jank to it. And that attack coming out, like, really fast is, like, it makes sense, but once again, that feels just like free damage. I don't really feel like it's my fault. I'm not playing poorly, right? That's just, it's such a fast attack. To be basically, like, you know, twitch reflexes all the time, but then he has moves like that that require very precise movements. See how many souls we get for one kill. 2,500. Yeah, I bet the devs were like, well, these enemies are so hard, we need to give the player lots of souls for beating them. But it's like, it's not that they're that hard, they're just not really well coded. They're just not the best enemy. Like, that wasn't, like, how many times did I get hit by that shield? But it's so instant reflex, you see him twitch, and you have to, like, immediately respond. But then he has other moves that are much longer, and you need to hold your dodge. You can't, like, just panic press the button. Pointless? Wow. Yeah. Why is there a ledge here? What the heck? Alright. I'm not gonna complain about the ledge today, maybe tomorrow. What is that sound? You guys hear that? No, I can't check out that gear set. It kind of reminded me of my like Reaper kind of set from Dark Souls 1. Oh, that was dumb. Here we go. Oh, 2 combustions? That guy took 2 combustions and still, like, was ready for more? It's not even 2 combustions killed him. He ate 2 of them and was still going. I heard that. Fatso. Fatso Knight. You want some of this? Oh, you can throw your axes? That's where you can't get them back then if you throw them. What are they doing in your hands? Don't call them magic axes. If they are, I want them. I want those magic axes, buddy. What the hell was that? Okay, so that last attack was kind of glitch. Okay, yeah, that's pretty glitchy. See, this is what I mean, though. Like, it's not glitchy, but, like, it doesn't feel organic at all. Like, that feels, like, bad. Like, I don't know what the proper term for that is, you know? Like, I don't have the vocabulary. But where it doesn't feel like a natural organic movement. If I get to the point where I want to check this secret area... Wait, is this not the secret area? We should probably do... Maybe after I kill this enemy in, like, a few times. Raw gem? This is the main path? Okay, so I was supposed to interact with the pedestal. That's not that crazy, but, like, I guess that's not that crazy. I feel like combustion was really good against this guy. But yeah, do you know what I mean by, like, it doesn't feel organic? Like, that third attack comes out so much faster than his other movements, and he's almost like a believable kind of knight character. And then all of a sudden, like, becomes, like, way faster than seems normal. Like, with that one move. It's almost, like, deceptive. Like that, see? It doesn't feel organic or natural, so it doesn't feel like a normal prediction that you would, like, have. That's cool move. That was a cool move, I'll give you that. No, I'm sure this is... Oh, I read that. Yay, birdie? Birdie? What do you mean, birdie? I think I've died almost more today than I had all of yesterday. Is that weird to say? I'm sure I haven't, but... Sure I haven't, but it feels like it's a rough day so far on here. I feel like damage has really been ramped up in this section of the game, though. Whether it's like the Abyss magic stuff that I'm seeing or not. What kind of bird? We have, it's some sort of loon, I believe. Kind of near my house. Sort of big water bird. Really pretty. Blast that. Whoa. Whoa, that was an interesting move. Don't you see them in the sky? Do you mean in game? Do you mean in game? I think you meant IRL, you saw a bird. I was like, oh, what kind of bird? Oh. There's some sort of, like, root creature. At first, I didn't know what I was looking at, because, like, from there, it just looks like floating, like, blobs of smoke. I thought it was, like, smoke, like, because it kind of blends with the clouds. It's clearly distinct enough, but yeah, I didn't... There's some sort of creature. You're right, they have, like, wings. They're almost like, yeah, that's really interesting. Remember the guys praying in the high wall? Like they were turning into trees? This is their final form? Oh, that is messed up, but also really cool. Okay, let's go to secret... Let's go to secret area. Where do I have to go? Throw some fireballs at these guys. I might die, but I'm going to be back in the bonfire room in a second. It's in the prison. Wait, so I did miss it yesterday. Where I found the dragon stone. Oh, wait. Do I need to go back? How many souls are we? 29? If I kill this guy, will I have enough? We might as well go back to the main bonfire first if I have souls. Two. Shoot, we're just shy. It'd be nice to get that like full level. Wow, this does a number on shields. This feels like cheesing almost. Not the best designed enemy, but I still feel bad. Whoa! That's our first Titanite chunk. Isn't it? Oh no, I have 3 now. We need 2 to upgrade 1 weapon. Okay, so we can get our flame upgraded too.
Welcome, her speak. Very well. Then take no. Let these souls return from their rest. Farewell.
I wonder what max upgrade is. 10? I'm assuming it's 10.
Ah, I am.
Yeah, we needed 2. I have 3. Alright, we got a +7 weapon.
Ah, 'tis good, wasn't he? Prithee, be careful.
Okay. Let's go to the Irithil dungeon. Oh, was it up a level? Oh, it was up a level, wasn't it? Platform where we needed to be. Yeah, I should just homeward this. Okay, I made a mistake. It's up on that level. I didn't mean to fall off. Gosh, trying to remember where to go. Go here. It's gonna do so much damage. I'm gonna die. Yeah. I took so much damage being in that mist. Or looking at her, or whatever. I should have just thrown a fireball or something. Any souls, but... I didn't upgrade the sword. I was gonna upgrade that great sword with the giant splitter skill and see if it can be usable. Like it might because it has no requirements. It just might be really bad outside of that one fight. Like I don't know how it's designed, right? No, this just goes down. That doesn't help us. I get my HP sucked. I don't know where I'm going. I'm lost. Maybe we did need to go down. It just looked like the other side in reverse. Because I did go across, right? Did go across, I'm certain. Kill this one. Okay, that was a mistake. I shouldn't have tried to kill that one. Like, I'm trying to rush through an area I don't know super well, right? Because I don't have, like, the full mental map in my head, even though we just kind of did it, like, you know, the other day. Let me go back and grab my stuff. I don't have that many souls, but if I don't have my soul puddle, then the next time I die, like all your souls legitimately just evaporate. That's what I was trying to do last time. I didn't try to push her off the ledge. She just kind of fell off really easily for whatever reason. It wasn't in there. Actually, really fast transformation from this guy. So let's go back up top. They might take a few swings at us here. What is across? This is the area that I thought we went down to. That's why I got confused. Because it did have a lot of those enemies. It looked very similar. So it's like, wait, did I get turned around? Here, I was like, wait, did I get turned around? This is just where I was. But this is on the other side. Oh, hi. I didn't see you behind me. Nice to see you there. Wait, why am I losing HP? What the heck was that? Is there another one around here? Why was I losing so much HP? That was so... What the heck? What was even happening? I don't even know what was going on. I must have been in line of sight of something, right? That came out of, like, nowhere. So this probably isn't like the best example, but remember, like, I didn't even understand how these guys were working the other day. I thought it was like their mist that was doing it, where it's more like their eyesight, like when they see you, they like burn you and you take damage. But what I was talking about later with something feeling jank, and something that I've noticed in this game, this is a pretty good example of that as well, I'd say, is because okay, so she's like right behind me, hiding in the corner. Does it kill? But this goes to what I was saying just a little bit earlier, right? So they put an enemy down there, and she was gazing at me, which was making me, like, lose HP. But the thing is, like, I didn't see that was happening. So it's a pretty powerful effect, right? Like, look at all the HP I lost. Like, take it in. Like, I lost all of this HP from getting stared at by this enemy in a corner. And you know what? I think that's okay. What's not okay is I didn't know it was happening. So, once again, it comes down to, like, visual clarity. It would have been interesting if this had, like, your character gets like an aura on them, and a line is drawn from you, like a wispy line, like from where the enemy is, essentially. It could have been like a ray of light, like the backside of your character starts glowing or something like that in the direction of where the enemy's staring at you. Well, basically, what I'm saying, though, is something as a visual indicator to say you are under this effect, and it's coming from this direction, versus I'm getting hit by something hard, and it's partially my fault. I didn't check my corners. I made a mistake, but I don't know where I'm getting damaged from, right? So it's about visual clarity, and I feel like with this game, a lot of the, like, WTF moments that I've had have partially come from the game not being as visually clear as it could be. Oops. I don't know why I did that. I knew that guy was there. See how he does with fireballs. Let's do Gentle Prayer. I don't need to use much mana for that. This one's alive though, right? And takes very little damage from stuff, so... I couldn't remember if that one was alive too. Okay. Crap if I remember where the hell I'm going. This was right. Trusted my instincts. Okay, we are here at the place of the dragon. My kin wanted to do an emote. For old time's sake, what do you say, buddy? Cheers! Read the message. Time for gesture. I just did a gesture. I could try all of mine. I don't know what to try. Prayer? Didn't like that one. Maybe it means the Dragonstone gesture? Nope. See, we got joy. Hurrah! Hurrah! Didn't like that one either. Joy and jump for joy is a little different. That's the stupid one. Get them? They're all just sleeping. I don't know if I have sleep. Let's see if I have a sleep emote. Collapse? Stretch out? I'd say it's probably more collapse than stretch out, but I rest like this. All right. Let's try the other one. Collapse. Okay. Maybe I need to let it sit longer? I don't know. How you doing, bruh? Doing good? It's a nice castle out there, isn't it? It's one hell of a castle, what can I say? Rest? Maybe it's rest. I have Dark Moon's loyalty. That one's kind of a nice one, right? I don't? I don't what? Have I been to the Consumed King's Garden? No, I haven't been to any gardens. How do I do that? Is that where we're trying? It's not where we're trying to go. Is that like a prerequisite to get here? Man, I look so relaxed right now. Look at this. Have you ever seen a Wendigo more relaxed? I don't think so. Okay, let's start with the King's Gardens. How to get there? Doesn't sound familiar, at least. Homeward. This is the closest, sorry, no, this is the closest to like a foresty area. Alright, this area can be accessed after defeating Dancer. Oh, we defeated the Dancer of the Boreal Valley. Awesome. And unlocking The Lothric castle via the ladder. If you head left. Okay. Okay. Okay, that's where we just were. That was not that one. Where's the other bonfire? Is it on this one? I know what I'm looking for. We decided to go straight instead of left. I know where this is. That was just a choice for me to go straight that time for whatever reason. It'd be this way. Where I was like, there's a plant there. Okay, and one of these messages was like, this is a bastard. Wait, is it gonna be Patches again? We haven't seen Patches since the thing. Assuming this guy is just projectile spam or something. I get shot at from behind. Sorry, buddy, I am on a mission to learn an emote. And to explore a garden, and I like lush greenery. It's delicious. You're gonna have to get out of my way. That's right. Out of my way. Alright, I've failed? Lever ahead. Okay, yeah, I see the lever. Why did that guy say he's failed? I don't get it. I'm gonna disparage him. I don't understand what that guy is talking about. He fell down, maybe? Maybe. Oh! Oh, there was a secret! Oh, there was a secret. We have to go back up. Oh, look, it's a Daddy Longlegs. Or just a Longlegs something or other? I don't know. Well, I'm not going to get off while this is going up. I'm going to get off when it's going down. I should leave a message like, secret ahead, therefore time for rolling or something. Don't you think? Oh my gosh. Huge. An Estus shard? The black goo enemies are called pus of men. Pus? Titanite shard. Titanite chunk. It's another chunk. Wait, we have 2 again. I can upgrade my daggers to +2 now. Or, sorry, to +6. 7. I don't... 6, 7? No, but no, seriously, I can, though. Because they're at 6 right now. Oh, that's poison. I didn't know that! I didn't know that game. Thanks for the visual clarity. Titanite Chungus. Oh, we got a ring of sacrifice. Oh, this is a different status? Oh, this is a different status. Toxic, not just poison, so it's more powerful. Yeah, it's basically gonna force me to drink flasks. Did we get all the items? No. Oh man, I can't even kill him quickly either. Human pine resin? There's another item there. Might die trying to get this. Oh, it's another dark gem. Maybe these slugs are just really resistant to dark damage. And now that my daggers deal dark damage, they're like resilient to it. So this is like the first boss we ever fought in the game. Remember? He like exploded into a pus. You guys remember that? I couldn't see his arm movements, and I can see why. Like, he had sword attacks, and I was like, wow, this isn't a great first showing for the first boss of the game. I literally can't see what's going on very well. I was pretty frustrated. It wasn't even a hard boss. Oh, man. Anna, Sven, I wasn't How could I forget Gundyr? Do you see that guy in the readied stance with his katana? He's like, I'm gonna hit him as soon as they come around this corner. Another titanite chunk. And more human pine resin. I don't know what pine resin human does. We could go up here first. I'm quite sure this is like a side area. Wait, this is a different elevator? Thank you. Yeah, I don't know why I don't, maybe I'm having allergy issues. Where are we? Hopefully this is like a shortcut. A court shut? Please? Oh, there's another one. Hi. No, don't do that. Where the heck am I? Wow. Oh my gosh. I was too late. I was too late switching to it. I was too late switching to the flask and pressing the button. I wasn't watching my HP. I think I bought it. Let me see. I think I bought it. Didn't I? Did I not? I don't remember what the spell's called. Maybe I just said at some point I'll buy it, but maybe I should have just grabbed it. Okay. So apparently I don't have the cure spell. So Yeah, that's pretty. That everything about that was really cringe. Like realistically, if I was being smart about it, which I wasn't, let's be real, I was being really stupid. But if I was being smart about it, what I definitely should have done when I realized that that toxic thing was there is I should have just used homeward and gone back to the shrine bonfire. I don't know if this boosts pyromancies. I know it boosts my physical by like a ton. Oh, I'm out of stamina. Toast. I have to get my souls, and then we can go back to the shrine bonfire. And then once we're back there, I can buy the cure spell. So we're probably going to need it. And I have a staff at the ready for it as well. It's kind of an ugly stick, but this one has poison. It actually kind of works with our draconic form, though, doesn't it? Oh, it has, like, cool breathing animations, too. Wow, it's fully animated. Sometimes I forget the level of detail that FromSoft puts into their games. It's kind of scary sometimes. It's one thing you have to say. Presentation and atmosphere. Oh, I'm in it right now. I didn't realize I was in it right now. Like, literally this second. I'm gonna just try to dodge these guys. Not easy. Yeah, if we get the cure spell, we'll probably be okay. I might even put heal on instead of replenishment. Or instead of, maybe instead of fireball? I don't know. We have enough homeward bones. I could probably take homeward off for a little while we go through this poison area. Sure, I have one in my inventory. Okay, well that didn't work. Guess it legitimately only works on poison, not toxic. Let's reactivate our hot before we engage on that. Gosh, I didn't see where that one came from last time either. Can't move. I'm stun locked. I'm definitely dead. Okay, maybe we have to get it now. I have enough souls for it at least. Probably. It's kind of an annoying detour, but we need to do it one way or another, right? The thing is, I could have killed two birds with one stone if I had the rest of my souls, and I could have upgraded my weapons again. This area is getting
Back
pretty
again,
nasty.
I suppose.
Like, they want me to upgrade. Is it a miracle?
Come again.
Uh-oh. I'll double check here, but that's like,
Back again, I suppose.
obviously that freaks me out. Maybe she just wanders. I do want repair at some point.
Come again.
I think that could come in handy. We've only used like repair powder once literally in the game. And another time we had to just switch weapons. Where did the girl go? Did she leave? Did she leave completely? I haven't seen an NPC like change location as outside of here yet. I'll try reloading the area. Maybe I'm crazy and it's a pyromancy instead anyways. Because there was something we didn't pick up. Who saw resistances? Better
Do not
than
be gone
nothing.
for long.
So the NPC moved out of Firelink. So I don't have access, so I've just lost all those spells unless she comes back. Thing. Brutal though. That's really brutal. See, that's the kind of like RPG stuff that's pretty annoying. Like, I could really use the spell now, not later. Or I find her. I guess she could be back where she was before, but I don't know. She didn't say like, I'm planning a beautiful vacation. Won't you come with me? Like, she never said that, you know? Did we look at these? This is from the dancers, right? The dancers enchanted swords. Oh, these actually are dual wielding. Oh my gosh, cool. EDDD for scalings. Paired enchanted swords of Pontus Sullivan bestowed upon the dancer of the Boreal Valley. These blades, symbolic of the dancer's vows, are enchanted by dark magic in the right hand and fire in the left, mirroring the pontiff. Skill, Dancer's Grace. Unleash the fury of both blades in a dancing spin motion and use strong attacks to continue the performance until stamina is exhausted. Sounds kind of cool. Sounds kind of unusable if you're burning through all your stamina, But I'm sure you'd never get that far anyways in a boss fight. I actually meet the requirements to use them. Is this also from them? Soul of the Dancer. Restore high HP to self. Stores high HP for self and broad area. Okay, so PvE stuff. It uses 80 mana? 80? What was this from? Oh, Yorm. Yeah, is this a Yorm's weapon? This just looks like a normal axe thing, but... Skill War Cry. Yikes. 38 strength. I don't know. These look kind of interesting, but they have descalings across the board. That's such a weird stat spread. I don't think they'd be that useful. Let's go to where we found that girl originally. I have to go get my souls first, so I need Homeward. Take this off. Profuse Sweat. I could try stealthing past the enemies too. But I can't, that doesn't really work super well. And we have a Homeward Bone. You can find her if you go back to Gundyr's bonfire. Yeah, we'll go there. We'll go there next. I just have to get my souls first. I don't know how many I have. Like, I actually don't. Is it like we'd probably grind out how many we have in the amount of time it's gonna take for me to like run over there? Probably. Like, it might not be that many. I don't know. We killed this guy 2 or 3 times, and a few of those slugs. That big dude, the pus of man. Popped Endure on us. So when that happens, I can get backstabs, I think, or critical attacks, viscerals. I just don't want to deal with these guys, you know? But this is definitely not an ideal way to fight them. It's kind of cheese. See, that's the opportunity. That's what I was talking about. You get like a visceral on them. Okay, Profuse Sweat. Let's go. Wait, is this the right spell? We're gonna pretend it is, until it's not. Oh yeah, that's my resistances. Yeah, I still have to wait for it to go down. Or to go all the way empty. Hurry up its duration. Let's go. Actually worked out. Well. We actually avoided it. Wow. Hell yeah. Wasn't exactly how I thought we were gonna do it, but like that worked out pretty well. My gosh, why does the priest character have to have an emotional breakdown in like a midlife crisis right now? Like, of all times. Can I throw this up here? Oh, yeah. Get torched, sucker. So the guy that drops down, where is he? One that ambushes me. Did I buy any dark miracles? I don't know. What's considered a dark miracle? This thing, maybe? Deep protection? Miracle taught into indoctrination of deacons of the Cathedral of the Deep? I guess that's like the darkest thing I've purchased. I haven't even really got to use it yet. I used it during the Yorm fight to boost some damage absorption. Tisk, tisk. Okay. We got our souls back. Yeah, we didn't have too many. Wait, this is a door? Wait, what? She said she didn't like dark sorceries. Who's to blame her? Oh, I see. I see how this shortcut. I mean, it's just Deacons of the Deep protection spell. Like, it just protects me. It makes it so I don't take as much damage, you know? I don't know what we're running into with her, so put on our normal set just for exploring. Is this the closest? Where she was, right? Want me to go back to Firelink? Past Grundy? I think I searched all over here. I never saw her. Yeah, I think I have to go to where I originally saw her. Like where her and her knight were. Return to where you fought Lindex Gundyr and keep going that way. Oh shoot, can I survive this? All the way back to the beginning. Maybe. I mean, you seem to know what you're doing, so I'll go here. I don't know why it wouldn't be where we first met her and her like knight companion though.
I made myself very clear. My allegiance remained only as long as you assured the girl's safety. This Knight of Kareem does not.
Ugh. Oh, nice poise, dude. That was some excellent poising right there. Caught me. Doesn't even roll caught because I thought I could outrun it. It's got some pretty good reach. Poise through that too? Wow.
Marina.
Oh no, I fell off the edge. What'll I ever do? I guess I didn't really understand that, like, she was gonna, like, run away and stuff. Sometimes this game is just like a weird RPG. Okay, so now that that's over, is she back? Are we gonna find her, like, dead corpse? I might have bricked my save file from finding miracles. I don't know. Part of me is like, oh, that's really cool. That's really cool that you can, like, give an NPC a tome and, like, learn a spell, and then there's, like, a side quest and stuff like that. But why was this one, like, all sad? Like, I didn't care about that miracle that much that I would have purchased that. That would have been like a New Game Plus thing if I knew it was gonna, like, brick her. She's on the floor next to the door? Where he was? Oh, I must just ran right past her. Somebody needs to give that girl, like, a red scarf or something. A pastel blue, like, bonnet.
Who is there? Someone there? Anyone?
Oh, yeah, she's blind. Hello.
Oh, sweet champion. Where have you been? Please, your touch. The little creatures, how they nip and bite.
I just heal her with magic? Yeah, can't I just heal her? Not what I was trying to do. So now she went back? I wasn't trying to kill that dude, but he was just like, I'm gonna be an NPC that attacks you now. And I was like, you sure are. You sure are. And then I had to throw fire at him. That wasn't even a fun fight either. That wasn't, like, even a fun fight. His mace had such long reach. I played so poorly.
Oh, please, the little creature.
There we are. We got it, finally. Warned you to keep her safe and you exposed her to the dark. That frightens her so, you monster. Yeah, but, like, we're here to protect her. She's, like, safe in this place. But she had to, like, run away as a blind girl after she taught me a scary scary miracle. Like, don't leave Firelink. This is the safest place. There's, like, a ton of brosifs around here who will, like, beat up monsters for you. I'm in and out regularly, right? Like, she would have been fine. I'm getting so triggered by blind women right now, I tell ya. So maybe we go replenishment. Profuse Sweat, Cleansing Tears. It's a weird combination. And we have Homeward Bones. Well, now I don't want to learn the other dark spells unless I exhaust all of her other spells and, like, purchase them all. Where are we going? Her soul isn't safe? The dark, how it nips and bites you? You mean there's something trying to eat her soul? Yeah, but she's still way safe. Whatever it is, can't we just beat it up? Like, we've beat up a lot of dark entities before. Like, I'm down for another secret boss fight, too. Right? I'm gonna try to fight this guy with, without using Fireball this time. I don't have a combustion, so that's the ideal to use on him. Oh, that time I did bounce off. Normally I don't with my dual-wielding attacks. Okay, so there's a 3-hit combo. It's about half my HP. Super delayed over the head swing. With some... I could have probably done a double dual wield there. 1, 2. Yeah, that was okay. Wasn't great, but it was okay, right? I wasn't trying to, like, make the NPC mad. I wouldn't have even bought that spell. I didn't even care about it that much. I was nervous when I first gave her the tome that was gonna happen, right? I was even nervous when I first gave her the tome because she's like, I don't like the dark magic, and I was like, oh, maybe I shouldn't have given that to her. But then she was like, fine, and then I purchased that spell, like, I feel a while ago. Like, I've had that spell, like, purchased, like, for a while now. 1, 2. Over the head. 2, 3, 1, 1. I could only get in one attack before he raised up his shield. Unless I maybe dodged around him. Whoa! Okay, that has a follow-up. He didn't have a follow-up on that last time. That was kind of confusing. He didn't have a follow-up on that last time, so he swung, and then I could maybe get in a single dagger slash in that instance, and then I could get another. Definitely a tricky enemy, right? Very bulky, too. Oh, gosh. I'm gonna bait him out a little bit more so I can more easily get behind him. 1. Waiting for the follow-up. 1. 1, 2, 3. Probably like 36 or so. 36.4 for next level. Sweat. Not really trying to aggro everything. Oh, am I still in the stuff? I switched to my staff instead of my focus. Oh, there's another one of those night guys. I don't want to fight him just yet, but I do need to explore this whole area, toxic or no toxic. I probably should have even shifted my flasks. Let's actually get this knight here. Yeah, we need to explore this whole area and get all the items. I don't suppose Profuse Sweat's gonna help us a whole lot if I'm actually just standing in this stuff. Because it seemed to build up still pretty quickly regardless. Let's see. I collected as much as I could underneath there this time through. We never really looked over here. Look like there's anything. There's an area back here, so there might be one on the other side too. An item? An item up there, so I need to go up this. Not even a pillar, straight up staircase. Another chunk, huge. Huge. And is there one on the other side too? But it's blocked off. See the item, you can see it like right in the upper right. Just be able to get there from going. Alright, do we kill these enemies? A lot of flailing you're doing there, buddy. Wait, what did they drop? Shards. Sense. I'm gonna make sure that. Ooh. Hidden path? Aw, dead end. Patty? Want me to be a piece of paper? Jeez. I think that might be everything. We do one last sweep underneath. All right, I'm going. One last sweep underneath, make sure we didn't miss anything. Looks clear to me. Okay. We're gonna start moving forward. Another big knight. Oh my gosh, 2? That one has a great sword. We've never fought a great sword one before. What the hell's that? There's not a way up there for me. That's interesting. So, this looks like poison. Oh no, it's just water. But if I tried to bait them over here into a safer area, then that guy can buff them. So I can fry him out. Come on, where are you? Come on out here. I just want to throw a fireball at your face. Alright, I have to just risk that. You don't have a shield? Gotta have a shield in this game. You're up against me. I throw fireballs. You got a shield from them. Otherwise I just cheese you. Well, that could have hit. You poised right through that. Like, really well. Ooh, I was really early. Backstab. Ow, 2,800 souls for that? Wow, these guys drop a lot. Backstab. Oh wow, that was really delayed. Magic stone plate ring. That's just reduction magic damage, right? Increases magic damage absorption, right? We have the other matching ones. I think I've already talked about this. When I'm struggling like on a boss, it's normally like I know I'm messing up like their moveset. I'm never really thinking, you know what? I'm doing okay, but this magic damage is just too much. Let me put on the ring that reduces magic damage. It's like, by the time I'm struggling, and I'm probably figuring out parts of their moveset, and I just, you know, don't get hit as much. Oh gosh. Really? Only try lightning? I don't think I can use lightning yet, can I? I need 30 faith and I'm at 29. Where I could use my lightning. But how close am I to a level? Like, one enemy killed away. Why wouldn't there be a bonfire here? You have to run past all of this to get to the boss? That doesn't even make sense. I must have missed something. It might be just like a gimmick boss that's not super hard or something. That is an insane run back, though. That's definitely worse than the game, right? Not for, like, distance, but, like, past the... Maybe for distance, too. but also for the strong enemies you're passing. I guess I didn't realize you don't gain back stamina when you blast. Okay, so now we have enough for that level. Shrine bonfire. I see you. I see you, Miroku. I see you hiding behind that pillar. You're not surprising anyone.
Very well. Then touch the take nourishment.
Wait, is that like hiding the wrong way, like Chopper in like One Piece? You know how he hides the wrong way? Did it.
Ashen
He
One.
leveled it up. So now I can put lightning on a weapon. What weapon should I use the lightning on? Just hiding. When did I get claws? Where the hell did I get these from? Where did I get the claws from? Kind of slow. Wait, so that's just like an endless combo? They're kind of slow. I don't know if I like that. They have innate bleed buildup. I don't know. It's not my favorite. Okay, can this be enchanted? We could level this up more. I don't think so because it's poison. Right? I can? Oh, lightning and poison? Oh, poison lightning spear. Doesn't that sound like OP? In any other game it probably would be, and here it's probably going to be trash, but you know what? Let's do it. Let's level this baby up.
Prithee, be careful. I don't want to see my work squat.
Ah, there I am. Do not be gone for long.
There, now we got our pyromancy flame supercharged, and we're gonna put lightning on the spear. So we're gonna destroy this boss. They're gonna wish they were never programmed. What spells do we want? Thinking combustion, fire orb. We're definitely putting on the lightning blade because I trust that player with everything, with every fiber of my being. I trust that player. We don't know if the boss has any statuses yet, so... Oh man, am I gonna have to have Cleansing Tears on? Just to get through the poison, or can I make it through the swamp without getting poisoned? We'll try it without, but maybe that's not possible to do. And then maybe Karthus Beacon? Maybe? Go double buffs here? Oh, it takes up 2 slots, I can't. Alright, in that case, we'll go Replenishment. And then Lightning Blade. I guess we could take that door I opened up on the right, so at least we don't have to run past the big guy and deal with the elevator. So wait, what's the spear at? Plus 6. Oh, I should have upgraded the daggers first. So I could have kept these around the same. Whoops. Okay, well, I messed up, but it's okay. We'll get more Titanite chunks as we play. I should have leveled it up first. I didn't look. I do have to run past these guys, which is annoying. I don't think it's as bad as running past everything else. We might get shot at by like a dart or something. But it doesn't seem that bad. Stop chasing me. Gosh, somebody... It's all fun and games until somebody turns around and stabs you to death with a giant spear, isn't it? Isn't it? Right, it's what I thought. And I don't know why I'm bullying that random ad. Like, what compels me to do so? This is the first boss we're gonna fight with Rotted Spear. Rotted Spear thing. Wait, how do I get out? Oh. This guy's kind of body blocking here, so this could be kind of annoying to get past, but... Whoa! Whoa! Oh my gosh, delayed attack! I can't see what he's doing, he's behind me. I can't see what he's doing, he's behind me. I can't see what he's doing, he's behind me. We're just gonna get in here. Probably gonna die immediately after this is over, because the guy's gonna hit me through the fog wall, which I feel like is a programming error. I don't feel like they should be able to hit into the boss room through the fog wall. What am I looking at?
Ah, you ignorant slaves. Finally taken notice, have you?
Hi.
Of the power of my beloved Ocelot, child of dragons. Well, I will not give him up, for he is all that I have.
You don't look so well, my guy. You have enough time to do this, at least. Taste my poison spear of lightning. I don't know what it's doing. What is that? What is that stuff?
Dear little Ocelot, where have you gone? Are you hiding from me?
Ow.
Come out. Come out. Don't be afraid. You were born a child of dragons. What could you possibly fear?
Hey, Flask.
Now, show yourself, Ocelot. My dear little Ocelot.
Fireballing. Dodge that. Can't punish that. Gosh, can't punish that either. Back up. Get poisoned. Out of mana. Tail swipe? Wow, I read that. Oh! Okay, hi. That was a lot of damage really fast. Poison, poison, poison stab. Poison stab attack. Is he poisoned yet? Taste my spear. Gosh, poison sucks in this game. Whoa, crystal breath? Why am I using this? Okay, one flask left. We have plenty of mana. Thing seems pretty readable for the most part. Whoa! I say that and then I didn't see an animation that he was going to start charging. Aw. This is the first boss I actually felt sorry for. I feel sorry for that boss, yeah. What a tragic, like, so tragic. I understand. I understand you can't make rocks bleed. I get it. You know, like if you were to ask me in real life, if you were like, "Could you make this rock bleed for me?" I think you're memeing. First of all, I would think you're memeing. But like, I know rocks can't bleed. I get it. But for the sake of the video game, can't you just let me bleed the rock or poison the dragon or whatever? Like, does it have to be all like super realistic and junk? Well, I use the spear. I can enchant it with whatever spells I want now. But I'm gonna be honest, I just don't think it's worth it. I think I would have done 1.5 million more damage just going ape with my daggers, and I ended up just using pyromancies at the end. They just work more better. Work more, yeah. Praise the friend. Well, rest. Yeah, we probably should travel, actually. Get a level, because we got 60,000 souls from that. Was that boss too easy? I feel like it was. I feel like they could have had an expanded moveset on him that was a little bit larger. Like, was that a 60k souls boss?
Farewell,
Like,
Ashen One.
definitely not, right? For 60k, that should have been way harder. All left. Gravestones. See this thing's face if I can. Whoa. Whoa. They're like snaky guys. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Could have swallowed me whole. He could have whole me swallowed. Path of the Dragon. Oh, I got the thing. That's what we needed. Path of the Dragon. I wish this game had a illusion ahead, so to speak. Secret passage ahead. No enemy ahead, and then illusion. I'll believe you. No enemy ahead. I just opened that. I could have died right there. Fog wall ahead. Fog wall, but some of these are good. Should I leave my own message saying the same thing so people know? Oops. Secret? Should I do like secret? I don't even know where this is. Ahead? I don't know. Probably not very good compared to some of these. How do they make them longer? You could do the same thing in Elden Ring too, right? You could make longer messages somehow. Change format. Oh, you could put some with gestures too. Oh. Well, okay. Well, we know that for next time. I had to press triangle, huh? It's this place again? Visions of dark, all the more praise the sun. I survived this? Undead graves. Reach the undead graves. There's an achievement for this. If only I had a ghost. In short, friendship required a head. I do have my torch. It is getting kind of dark. Yoink. This looks like the start of the game, but it's like all twisted and dark. Can't approach the poison. Shoot, we're gonna hit. Oh gosh, I hit the tree. Ashen Estus ring. Oh, I forgot we have an Estus flask shard we need to use. I pick up what ring? Ashen Estus ring increases mana restored with Ashen Estus flask. Okay, cool. I don't think we'll need that, really. I feel like I have plenty of mana for the most part. When I shift flasks, anyways. Ow. Ow, that was my face. That was my back. It's a cool trick. Okay, so I can do 3 on them, and then they get poised. 3. I just did an extra. Shoot. Okay. I didn't see you. Oh. Nice job ambushing me from the side. I didn't see you. Okay, so we can skip the side and head back over here. They don't aggro the dogs. Whoa. Ow, these things have a ton of HP. Grave Warden robes. Whoa, that was one hit? I was missing a little bit of HP, but not much. Wow. Those things are no joke. Weird they're not aggroing sooner. Yeah, it's really weird they're not aggroing sooner. This looks like the start of the game. Oh, you bastard, by the way, where you've left. And be ready for an ambush. Okay, this is actually the right way we're supposed to go. We already took care of the ambush, I don't know. About half mana. While I run around, I'll just have my dagger and regen a little bit. You know, sorry, this actually brings something up that I brought a lot in Elden Ring to mind. Well, I didn't bring it up a lot, but I brought it up some, and I've always thought about it. So, like, once you hit late game, like right now, I have 5 Ashen Estus flasks, right? There were some powerful spells in Elden Ring. And you could kind of just spam them at endgame. Like, just legit spam your guts out with it. Just boom, 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 and you'd be out of mana. And then you could just take a hit of your Cerulean Tears. And then again, boom, 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 and then drink it again. And just repeat. And it was always weird to me. I was like, why don't they just have mana regen and not let you instantly restore your full bar in a half a second? Because, like, early game, it's a sacrifice. You give up one of your limited Estus charges, you might only have, like, 3. Turning one of them to Cerulean Tears is a big deal. Then you get to the end of the game, things kill you in, like, a few hits, like bosses, right? And 14 is the max number of flasks. So you could do even 7-7 split if you wanted to. That's probably enough healing for the most part. You have 7 full recharges of your mana bar plus its natural, so you have, like, 8 mana bars. And you just spam your guts out of magic, whereas I feel it should be treated a little bit more special, and you shouldn't have it all the time. So I think, like, a cooldown system could work, or having passive mana regen that's actually functional, right? So, like, I've talked about my dagger. I don't need to bring it up. I've brought it up, like, a million times, but 1 mana every 4 seconds is abysmally low for this late in the game. But, like, counter-argument, I can just get back my entire mana bar with the Ashen Estus flask, just downing it, and I have a whole bunch now. So, I don't know. There's probably a better middle ground, I would say. And I'd like to see a game... What is that? I'm back. What did I miss? I try luring out. I don't know what I'm fighting. I don't know what this is. Are these those weird lizard things? Oh, there's 2 of them. Oh, I didn't want to fight 2 of them at one time. Oh gosh, I don't want to fight 2 of them at one time. Get me out of here. I'll fight 1 at a time. I don't want to fight 2 crystal lizards at once. Okay. Okay. Just 1 lizard. We got it. 1 lizard's fine. That. Not out of mana, but I don't have enough for that action. Okay, we Estus here. I didn't do that second dodge roll. We have to Estus here again. Burning through the full bar if we can, of mana and stamina. This thing has a lot of HP, good lord. Got him. Titanite scale. And that was rough. That was just 1. I can't imagine 2 at the same time. Yeah, I'm in the untended? Is that what it is? This is like the start of the game, right? Or like, it looks like it, so it's like maybe like a shadow version, and it has like this abyss overlay to it. So it's like maybe somehow connected to the abyss. I don't know these enemies super well. I feel like I should back off. I only have 1 more flask. I feel like Great Combustion is doing quite a bit of damage to them. We have enough mana for it, But I'm wondering if it would just be better to dual wield with, like, boosting with our Draconic Roar and just going ham with the dual wield. It'd actually do more damage, I'm not sure. Find out. It did a lot of damage. We were boosted. Gosh, those things are crazy. Try luring out another one? Well, I got turned around. Did I kill Orcerios? Yeah, I did. And I felt bad. It's like the first boss that I kind of was like, man, I wish I didn't have to do that, you know? He basically pleaded for his life. It was so sad. I didn't check what boss weapon we could get. It probably is something really cool. Oh, and I got the emote we needed. I kind of like prayer. Toast. I'll replace joy with it. Yeah, this one, Path of the Dragon. No bright spot ahead. Are we like in an alternate dimension or like what happened? Whoa, there's one behind me too? I heard him. This is so weird. It's like an abyssal version of the start of the game. Probably have one more cast of Fireball, if not two, before I have to Flask. The lore explanation is that this is a pocket of time frozen from a moment in the past, and the fire almost faded. I think that's the actual explanation is explanation is asset recycling. But I mean, this isn't just asset recycling. This is just straight up a really long run back. Like, a really long run back. Like, holy crap. Like, oh my gosh. Fully restores mana. Wasn't there a bonfire around here? I am looking. Gotta look all over. Maybe on top of here? I don't think there wasn't on top of here, was there? Just a hill. That's back the way we came. It's gone? Yeah, maybe in this version it's not here. No guts and no glory. I'm not gonna fight with one flask against like probably a remixed version of like of the first boss, or I might be something different, who knows. But yeah. We'll take a level, come back. I also probably need to shift flasks for a boss fight, because we don't need that many shifted to mana. What am I doing? Oh, yeah. We have an Estus shard.
Welcome home, speak then.
Gundyr. Yeah, we have to
Very
defeat
well, then
Gundyr.
topic now.
Probably. I'm assuming it's just a remixed version of the fight, like way harder for endgame. For like an endgame character.
Farewell, Ashen One.
That is, wasn't it?
So like 8-2, an 8-2 split maybe? Alright, an 8-2 split.
Pretty be careful.
And then for... We can take this ring off, because this ring isn't helping us. We do the successive attacks ring. What's this one do again? And then maybe just Karthus Flame Beacon. So it gives us really fast attack speed. Or not attack speed, more damage with consecutive attacks. Alternatively, we could Protection of the Deep for some defense. Let's try this. Whoops, I didn't mean to leave. I was confused where that was going to show up. It's like in the thing. Well, I'll tell you one thing. I'm not going to be the guy to tend to these graves. Well, let's just try running past these enemies and see if it's even realistic. I don't know. I've never tried it, right? You know, I brought this up before when I was talking about the Surge O Flame spell, right, in Elden Ring, and how bad it is, and how it's, you know, I can't talk about this now. We're gonna go into a boss fight, okay? Alright. Let's do this thing. Ooh, nice punch. Stab. That was a readable attack. It's fine. I'll drink to that. Oh, okay. Charge forth. That was a one-shot. I'm quite certain that's a glitch in the game, by the way. I've already talked about that, but that happened in Elden Ring too, where like certain multi-hit moves would have there's the individual attacks of like charge forth. I don't know if you guys know how it works, at least how it works in Elden Ring, but it does like 2 or 3 hits right away to put you into hit stun. So if you're hit any time along the spear's path, you're like put into hit stun. But I think sometimes it glitches, and the final part's damage that's supposed to happen when you finally hit the enemy hits when it's like in the hit stun mode. So you end up getting way more hits than you're supposed to. It's an unintended glitch with the weapon art. It's not supposed to hit multiple times for full damage. The first parts are supposed to put you into hit stun, so the last part is guaranteed to hit. So I thought I got hit there. But yeah, that's how it's supposed to work. Is it's supposed to put you into hit stun, and then the last part does the damage. That makes sense. All right, ready to go. 1, 2. I'm not gonna risk it anymore. I can't reach at. I'm too locked in. I was early on that, I guess. Overhead. Another over the head. That one tracked, but it like missed me, even with tracking. Yeah, that's kind of how it's supposed to work, but that was even different than I was expecting this skill to be. Oh. When the multi-hits hits me multiple times and kills me because it hit me multiple times, it glitched. Oh, it's for full damage, though. Like, I don't know if I have charged forth on any of my weapons. What does my spear have? It has charge as well, so like I can show off how this skill is supposed to work. Because this glitch happened in Elden Ring sometimes too. So what you should see when I do the charge, when I initiate it, these first hits until the actual poke at the end should do almost no damage. It'll be like 1s and 2s. So like watch. Right? Probably have to slow it down to really see it. It's pretty fast. Maybe it just works differently in this game. Okay, I was just wrong. It works completely differently in this game. Well, I guess you learned something. It seems like all of the hits are spread out to do about even damage in this one. Like, all of those seem to do about the same leading up to the final hit. It's not like it was a whole bunch of little hits and then it led to, like, a big one at the end. Okay, so... well, I learned something new. At least that's what it seemed to me. It wasn't... so, yeah. That's interesting that they made that change. It makes sense, though, because the way that I always interpreted it, right, with Charge Forth, it's kind of a risky skill to use, right? It's kind of a risky skill, because you're forcing yourself to, like, rush. I'm wondering if I can kill that one archer and get the Karthus, like, speed buff. Oh, there's 2 here. No, not really. It's not really realistic without killing them. Okay. Maybe before this fight starts. I was able to get that. Didn't move just yet. So that was definitely a bad on my part. I was early. I dead. I was early. I was way early. But the way I always interpreted how the Charge Forth was supposed to work is it's very risky if you pull off. But doing all of the damage right up front, if you were to just hit the enemy and it were to just whack them once, it would just be weird. They could do that. They'd probably have to change the code because you wouldn't go as far as it would take you, right? So if you were to go like 3 or 4 meters, it would only take you like 2, and then maybe cancel into an uppercut of some kind. I'm not sure exactly how that would work, but it could do something like that, like cancel into an uppercut or into the thrusting part of it. But if they just segment it, it can always go as far as the devs want it to go. So if they want it to go 4 meters, it goes 4 meters, and it pulls the enemy along that 4-meter path as well. It's just not going to deal proper damage until it actually reaches the final threshold. Right, until they actually get to that 4-meter place, it's not actually going to deal that much damage. And that's why it does like a whole bunch of little hits, basically carrying. I got hit there. 1. Kind of cool we get to refight this guy from like the start of the game. I might get hit here. That attack's actually really quick. I was on the wrong thing. I would have died anyways, even if I flasked. The only thing that kind of sucks about this fight is the long run back, but I assume it's because they're like, oh, you're like way better at this game, and then they want you to make the player feel like, oh, I'm actually not that good. Like I've still got a long ways to go, and it's like, well, there's quite a bit stacked up against you, right? This guy's got some pretty high damaging moves, huge HP, and you have a run back. Like right now. You know, I'll probably have to burn an Estus by the time I get in there. Right? I didn't bring my heals with me, because I'm going to a boss fight, so I didn't even bring my exploration heal over time, so probably going in with 1 less flask, unfortunately. And you know, it can be a little bit mentally taxing as well, to have to, like, run back to the boss over and over and over again. It's not like the worst thing in the world, right? But it can be kind of annoying. Right. Okay. It's early. Man, that is really delayed. That's 2. And these guys' attacks are super delayed. Yeah, they are super delayed. I say that, but at the end there, I think I dodged late, didn't I? But I mean, okay, like in my own head, right? I dodged late, and that's why I just like ate that hit. But also, like, why did I dodge late? Right? Like, what's the reasoning behind it? Well, his attacks are delayed. Why'd you dodge late? Well, because his attacks are pretty delayed, so I'm still trying to figure out the timing of how delayed they are, because it's a lot. It is a lot. right, he poises through. I was also in hit stun for all of that. Okay, so he's got a shoulder check after. One hit. Swing. It's early. If he had a follow-up to that. I thought he did for some reason. Over the head. 1, 2. So I can't punish that over the head. One hit. Swing. Single hit. It actually has a lot less openings than I remember. This is a lot different than the actual fight that I did before. I don't remember there being this many instances of like trashy design. Because I hate when bosses only leave like enough room for one single dagger hit. That's probably like my biggest trigger. That's honestly what leads to some of my hot takes. Like in the Iron Crown DLC from Dark Souls 2, I don't like the that one boss that everyone loves, the secret side boss. Because like when I went through, I realized that it's just over and over and over again. He does like so fast attacks, you only get like one hit in with your weapon, and then he goes off doing like 3 or 4, and then you get one hit off. And eventually I got him, right? I'll get this guy too, but eventually I got him. But that's probably like my number one like triggering thing, is like bosses that just don't have the greatest of openings between their big moves. Like, it's fine if they don't have them all the time. They can't just let you wail on them, but like after their big moves, like the big over the head, sometimes he does let me punish him, and then other times he doesn't. No, it's not about them being quick, it's about having like punish windows after their big attacks. Like Melania's waterfowl dance in Elden Ring, the fact that that doesn't have a punish window after it, if you somehow survive it, that's annoying. So that's one. I see, maybe I could have gone for more there. So this, I didn't feel comfortable punishing that. He's still going. He's so weird. Wait, what? Oh, that attack doesn't work like I thought it does. Okay, that's not charge forth. Also, like, right there, I didn't dodge because I was trying to delay my dodge because this guy's attacks are so delayed. So it might have just looked like, oh, I didn't notice that attack. Like, I actually did read that move, like, coming in. I just didn't hit the button at the right time because I was trying to delay it. Because if you're too early, it seems to have a... It's pretty small, but there is a lingering hitbox on it, so I was trying to delay that dodge again. I'm delaying it too much, though. Okay, so... Wow, that's really dirty. Okay, so his charge forth has an AoE at the end of it. So... I think it's the same duration. I think it's like the same time. So we're just gonna plan on it having like about the same animation as charge forth, and then I'll actually attack him. Oh my gosh. Okay, nice tracking. Nice job you didn't learn that one from Monster Hunter, I'll tell you that. Swipe. Over the head. Man, that's delayed. I'm gonna have to count that one out, I think. I'm not sure what happened there. Dodge, dodge. Yeah, I don't know what to do against that move, actually. Like, if I'm further away from him, I don't know what to do. Because, like, I'll show you what's... Okay, I still have it equipped. I'll show you what's going on. So he's doing this attack right here, right? But instead of it doing a thrust at the end, which, by the way, I see this as a thrust. Get good? Well, I'm trying, because right now I actually don't know how to dodge this attack. I guess that's where I'm going with this. Like, I'm trying to explain. I actually don't know really what to do if you're too far away from this guy, right? So this attack has tracking to it. So you see how I can, like, move while I'm doing it? So it has, like, tracking to it, but then also his has a 360, like, spin at the end of it. So, like, let's say I dodge this attack, and I actually dodge the spear part of it that's trying to poke me, but I'm on the side of him. Then he does a 360 spin. So, in that last attempt, I attempted to dodge the spear pokey part. Exactly. Try rolling. I'm getting to that. The last attempt, I tried rolling past this pokey part when he rushed at me, and then I got roll caught by the spin. By the 360. So I did avoid the initial rush, but then I got hit by the 360. If you're right up next to him, when he initiates that, when he puts his spear down, it's not a problem, because you can roll past the first part, and your roll is, you're back up on your feet again, ready for the 360 when it's time. So you can double dodge roll. You can dodge roll past the first spear, dodge roll past the 360. But when you're too far away from him, you need to dodge roll the spear, and he hits you with the 360 as you're in recovery animation. So you are right, I need to roll, but I think I need to be closer to him when he initiates that animation. If I'm too far away, then I think he's gonna roll catch the player. Ow. Obviously I have to see about that, but I'm pretty sure that I have to be closer to him when he initiates that move. And dodge roll through him as well, like dodge roll in. I've had worse runbacks in Souls games. I've had better too, though. Okay, we take a flask here, buff up. Alright. Over the head. One hit. One hit. One hit. Probably could have done two there, actually. Oh, that wasn't a safe punish window? Is there a telegraph that he's gonna kick? I think I jumped there. Right? Because you can't do that in this game. Well, it seems to be kind of inconsistent. I was in run, and then I tried to dodge. In that last one. I don't think it worked. I don't know what happened. Because I was running, and then I was trying to dodge his spear, but then I got hit. Like, I say spear, but his thrust attack. But then I got hit by it, so I don't know if my, like, timing was just off or what. Because, like, the dodge didn't go off at all. So I guess I could have been, like, really late on it. But I was thinking, oh, you can't do that, but I'm actually thinking of Bloodborne. Bloodborne's the one that you don't have a dedicated button to jump. So sometimes you would be sprinting and you would accidentally hit it again to, like dodge, and you would end up leaping. I don't know if you guys had experienced that. It's pretty annoying. If they did a remaster of Bloodborne, they'd probably change that. But I don't know what happened there. I haven't had that problem ever in this game. So I'm assuming I was just late on my button press or something. I might get punished here. I got it. Grab. One dodge, one dodge. Or like a one miss a dodge. Yeah, that kick doesn't have a great telegraph, does it? Pretty quick for an attack. It doesn't do as much damage. It doesn't do as much damage as some of his other moves, but it's very quick, whereas some of his attacks are super delayed. You need very precise timing. So to have one move that's just a little bit faster is kind of, like that is really awkward. And it is his weakest move, it looks like. It's only about a quarter of my HP. That kind of breaks... I don't know how to dodge that attack. Because I thought I would dodge roll into it, but it still roll caught me. Will never happen since Blue Point was closed down, yeah. It really sucks because that game deserves it. It really does. Also, why isn't Demon Souls on PC? Kicks me. Yeah, so in the time it takes for me to queue up the second dagger hit, he can use that attack. It's that fast. Then he's got other moves that are very precise timing. This is the charge, so I dodge. Yeah, I dodged the spear part. I guess I was far enough away that maybe... I don't know. We're having a Millennia situation here. I don't know actually how to dodge that attack, really. I mean, I beat Millennia without really knowing how to dodge Waterfowl. I just stayed so far away from it that I could do that, right? I'm staying so far away that when he goes for the thrust, I'm already out of the way. But that's not learning, that's not knowing how to dodge the attack, that's just knowing how to... What's that? I don't know if I'd seen that attack before. But that's not knowing how to dodge the attack, that's like just staying away from it because you can't dodge it. Which, it is avoiding it, but like most of the time in these games you're supposed to like, you know, like when an enemy uses attack, you like dodge roll through. Or you could like parry or something. I seriously doubt that's a parryable move. Like, the chances that you could parry that are probably pretty slim. It's possible, I just think it's like a pretty slim chance. I don't think the daggers are great on this fight. Because this is one of those bosses, like, he has a few openings. They're not the worst. They're not the worst, but he doesn't have a ton of openings. And there's very few times that I can actually like, hit him, you know, multiple times. Like, that was just one dual wield hit. There was one dual wield hit, he's already attacking. One dual wielding hit, he's already attacking. One dual wielding hit, he's already attacking. One dual wielding hit, he's already attacking, right? And the way that daggers are meant to be played is you can, like, you know, get multiple hits off. I got two there, right? But if you can't do that, then they're not really worth it's not really worth using. You might as well use something that hits harder. Oops, did that hit? Dodge. I was late. I was way late on that. I was way late on that. It's actually kind of a problem with whips too. I don't know if you guys have ever used whips in the Soul series, but they're kind of problematic too. Against normal enemies, they're actually really good, because there's like clear pros and cons in what they do well and don't do well. So when you hit, they have like long windup, and they've kind of got end lag too with all the attacks, but they've got insane reach and hit stun to compensate. So because they're not like a combo weapon, like even comparatively to a sword, they're less combo-y, right? It's like one, it's like right, instead of just like slice, slice, slice. So it's even like less combo-y than a sword. So because of that, it has huge hit stun. And so if you hit an enemy, you basically guarantee like kind of like lock them down for a little bit. I don't know if this boosts pyromancies. I haven't tested. Have to finish what I was saying later. Do you see that item behind it? I died. Swing. Hey! I don't know how I didn't get hit by the full thing that time. Didn't mean to do that. I wanted to drink, obviously. I gotta die here. Yeah. I dodged the spear. I don't know how to dodge that move. I think this is a pretty bad boss so far. Is that a hot take? I think this might be my least favorite in the game so far. It might just be a hot take though. I don't like it. I don't like that spear move. I still don't quite know how to dodge it. If I'm far enough away, it seems fine. If I'm far enough away when he goes for the charge fourth part, by the time he's at the end of it, I can just dodge through the AoE, like the 360. But there have been numerous times that I haven't been able to like dodge it when I'm at when I'm in the place where he can like hit me with the spear. Now, it did seem like one time I rolled out of it, even though he hit me with the first part, so maybe it doesn't actually put you into hit stun, it's just damage. So if you get hit by the first part of him charging with the spear, you can dodge roll out of the AoE, and that's what you're supposed to do, is like not panic roll the second you get tagged. So like you get tagged by the enemy, and then you're like, oh, I'm not gonna panic roll, I'm gonna wait for the animation to finish and dodge the AoE part of it? Like, that sounds stupid, but like, I don't know. I haven't quite figured. That was a 360 kick on me and had almost no proper telegraph. I don't know if I like that either. I want to drink here, but I don't know if he input reads. We only had one enemy that input read so far that I'm aware of. It might be more common than I think. That's the kick. I saw that time. I got hit there. Spear again. Yeah. I was early on that one. That was just me. That was just on me. Some of those kicks weren't on me, but I'm kind of learning that animation a little bit. It is really small. It's a tricky boss. It's a tricky boss. Definitely my least favorite in the game, I think, so far. I see, like, I don't know if there's any salvaging this one, whereas I really do believe Pontiff Sullivan would have been great in Bloodborne. I really think he's just in the wrong game. I really do. I don't think anything's gonna, like, change my mind on that. Whereas with this guy, I don't know if this guy belongs in Bloodborne either. This feels more Elden Ringy, to be honest. Like, I can't even get more than one hit off before he's already attacking again. for like, you know, the entire duration of the battle, which that happened all the time in Elden Ring, and led to a lot of like, you know, frustrations. And there's different ways you can go about it. It is one of the reasons to have different weapon setups as well. See there, I got one attack off. I was still down. I'll have to double flask here, right? One hit, dodge. One hit, dodge. Dodge. One hit. Maybe I could have done two there. It's hard to know. One hit, and I got punished for it. One hit, dodge. One hit. Move I don't know how to dodge yet. One hit. Yeah, I don't know how to dodge that move. Maybe I have to dodge to the left, to the side first. Maybe it doesn't track that much. Or maybe I have to dodge, like, up to the right. Like, up to the right with it. I feel like it's got really nasty tracking, though. But maybe it's purely right. Maybe if I dodge, like, purely to the right. Let's try it. Let's try it. Because we haven't tried it yet, right? So we might as well try something different. Rolling into it makes intuitive sense. But the lingering hitbox of Charge Forth, it's like... his model's too big. I also think the hitbox on that spear is probably quite disjointed from what it seems like. And it's actually covering, like, the whole front of his torso. So, okay, we're going in with one less heal. I don't know if that'll actually do anything. We got lucky because of elevation. One hit. One hit, dodge. He's attacking. One hit, dodge. One hit. Dodge to the right. Nope, it still tracked to me, but I didn't get hit by the big attack at the end. Okay, so when he does the weird flip with his thing, that's when he's gonna shoulder check. Is that how that works? I was early. I was so early. I could have been punished there. Hit, dodge, swing. That was weird. Beer, safe to drink here. Nope. One hit, dodge. One. Yeah, I don't know these animations for his phase 2. Like, I'm still learning. I didn't know a lot of those animations. That was weird. Yeah. What time is it? I don't know if I want to do this. I don't know if I want to do this today. I'm just not... I don't really like this fight. It's 5:38? Yeah. I'll give it a few more goes. I don't really care if I do this today, though. It's just like, this is just like Elden Ring. I don't know if you guys remember this. It's kind of a big thing for me, though. But the reason I went and played Dark Souls and started like streaming with Dark Souls is because I didn't like the boss design in Elden Ring: Shadow of the Erdtree. Like, that was one of the big reasons. I felt like everything was always so over the top and overtuned and just like relentless. And I didn't mean to do that. I got lucky from elevation. Oh, there's like AoE rocks that he throws with that. I thought that was just animation. Those are actual like projectiles. I think I died. Okay, the heal technically got off before. Can I heal that? One hit, dodge. One hit, dodge. One hit, dodge. Dodge. Drink. One hit, one hit. One hit, and I got hit. Doesn't have a follow-up to that. He does with that, apparently. Okay. I'll get him a few more goes. I don't like this fight. But yeah, it's kind of funny, because one of the reasons I started, like, streaming and playing Dark Souls is because I wanted everything to slow down. Because I felt like the boss design just got so ridiculously out of hand. And it's actually kind of weird, because Dark Souls 2 had some really trash fights, especially because it just didn't feel like they leveraged what was great about the first one. And they kind of did their own thing, right? But there was a lot of fights in that game that were gank fights. And the system has a really hard time, like the combat system and how it's designed, it really struggles with that kind of combat. So that was always when it was, I'm gonna bait this guy out. Mine. I thought I was gonna bait out an attack, and then I got hit by a few of the others. Yeah, this is probably gonna be the one. I'm already down a quarter HP from the ads. I could use another flask, but I think you get what I was saying, though. Like, I think the Elden Ring's bosses are the worst out of the Souls series that I've played. Legitimately. I know that sounds crazy as much as I glazed that game, but I like everything about it, but I really don't like many of the bosses. I just felt like the design was just way over the top, so then I decided, you know what, I want things to slow down. I want to see, you know, what the bosses were like in the other games before everything became so fast and frantic and stuff, right? And then that's when I started streaming with Dark Souls 1. Technically, I streamed Shadow of the Earth Tree as well. But you know, it's really where I got my start was Dark Souls, and it was because dodge to the right, dodge again. Okay, that works. I don't read that as, like, I don't read that as, like, an attack that's gonna throw a projectile, you know what I mean? Like, you could even see me just stand there. Like, if you go back and rewatch, you can just see me, you could just, like, go back and rewatch, like, that part of the VOD, and I'm just standing there because I don't read that as, like, being an attack that's a projectile. You know what I mean? But yeah, I don't know. I kind of... And it was so interesting because Dark Souls 1, I do think some of its bosses suck. But you've got some really good ones, and I did get exactly what I wanted from Dark Souls and more, right? Because it became my favorite dark fantasy world, including this game, Dark Souls 3. Like, this game, visually, and the areas that I'm going through is really cool. It's really amazing. So I got more than I even bargained for, but in this game specifically, I've started to see, like, the fragments of them, like, not knowing what to do. You know, like the developers, like, I'm starting to see them struggle, like, what do we do now? How do we make another boss, right? Instead of, like, being creative about it, it's like, you know, you end up with bosses like this or Pontiff Sullivan that kind of have the same, it give into it. I was in hit stun for that first part. I think that was a true combo. I think that was a true combo on me. I don't think I was able to dodge that second one. Is that true? That was close to one shot if it was. I could have just not hit dodge. like as soon as I get hit by the first part. I thought I did. Might be a true combo. That'd almost be a one-shot, though. I'm probably not correct on that. I'd have to see it again. Hopefully we don't see it again. Right? Hopefully I don't get hit by that first part again, because that'll probably end another run just like that. That was a lot of damage. But yeah, so something that's also kind of interesting is in Bloodborne, you had, you know, you had 20 vials you could basically have on you at any time. And you generally never used them all because you would die so fast. And I feel like that didn't happen a whole lot in the other Souls games, where like you would die with like a ton of healing in reserve. But like Bloodborne was made to be faster paced and more frantic, right? But like, how many times have I run out of flasks in this fight? And that's the reason why I've died. It's more like I just don't understand what this guy's doing, and then I just get like one shot. And that's also what I mean by like more of like pushing the bosses farther, and like how do you go farther? And the devs don't know either, right? They're like, I don't like, how do we make the boss like crazier? Well, we'll just make it so that it kills the player in one hit. Well, yeah, you've done that, but then what about like your healing system? Like that was one hit there. Okay, we need a mana flask. Got it here. Nope. What happened? Oh, projectile. I forgot that skill is a projectile. I'll get him eventually. It's just like, this is my least favorite in the game. We might need... Do I need one more mana flask, maybe? Can't change it here. That was in Elden Ring where they added that. Yeah, in Elden Ring they added it where you could change your Estus flask charges where they were allocated at the site of grace. Yeah, but I see the evolution. You know, I'm like seeing it retroactively. It's kind of weird. It's kind of strange looking back, because Dark Souls 1 had such a different mentality, because you had like the Moonlight Butterfly boss. Like that was weird. It wasn't like good, but it was like a weird fight. You had the demon that you had to like attack his arms when he would like reach over. There was like a cheese way to beat him too, by like making him like fall off the ledge, right? But there was like the demon with his like arms that would like grab at you, and that wasn't a good boss fight either. They're kind of more experimental. And then once they kind of found, oh, people really like these like kind of bigger bat. Yeah, I couldn't really do anything about that one. That felt kind of unfair. Is there follow-up to that? Oh, that was delayed. That was an input delay, because I put mine in. It's like what I said before, where, you know, it reads it, but it queues it up. That input was queued from before, is what I'm saying. I thought I was in dodge animation for that, maybe not. I thought I was in dodge animation for that. I guess I wasn't, though. Yeah, I'll probably give it a couple more goes and then call it. I'm just not having fun, unfortunately. It just reminds me of Elden Ring. Not like normal Elden Ring, but like being stuck on a boss for hours. I just probably need a break. Crap, I won't be on tomorrow though. That's the crappy thing. I won't be on tomorrow. I'm taking my mom to the doctor. So I don't know when our appointment ends, though. Maybe I can get on late. I didn't read that at all. That was an input cue, by the way. That last dodge roll that I did, that was input cued. I didn't actually press that button at that point. Getting the read on that kick a little bit more, I do think it's unfair, though. Touch to the right, dodge through. I don't have ability to dodge that right now. It's the wall. I can't dodge that yet, I'm drinking. I can't dodge that. Okay, I thought I had pressed the button to heal, because it's trying to get my heal off. It's also a problem with these really relentless bosses, is it's hard to find a time to heal during it. Right? It's hard to find a time to heal because of how relentless they can sometimes be. You can see I could get one hit off, but like trying to find time to flasks can be kind of nuts. Like, am I healing here? That was the double stab. That's the one that killed me. I can't heal there. So like that seemed like I would be safe to heal, didn't it? That seemed like it would be a good place to heal. He did his double stab, spear, and then I was like, oh, I can definitely heal there. But then he immediately went into like an attack that I wasn't able to dodge like after. I don't know the animation to that. Can I heal here? Okay, that's a safe heal window when he does the jump up. I got roll caught. That did more damage than before, right? Can I heal here? No, so after he does his big charge forth, you can't heal here, but I can heal here. We did last time. That's what we did last time. Spear, spear. Whoa, okay. Was that a 4-hit combo? It's pretty readable, but because he was using slow attacks. I don't know what he's doing. I hope he doesn't have a second phase. Please let this be over. Alright, we got him. GG's. Get me out of here. Well, there's a door up ahead. I wonder where that takes us. Let's go back to Firelink. We can quickly peek by the door. If it's going to take us somewhere else, though, like, I'll probably call it. I don't know. That was pretty miserable. I didn't like that.
Welcome. Very well. Then taken. Farewell,
We got him.
Ashen One.
So, can't be too mad. I can be. Wait, where was it? Oh. But yeah, there's no chance of me, like, losing that fight because I ran out of flasks. His damage was just scaled up so high. What kind of night is this? I'm not sure. Okay, that was pretty much instantaneous. Those are the charges that I dislike. The ones that come out, like, instantaneously. I just want to see what's up at top of this. It's very strange how the design of, like, certain bosses, when they attack so frequently, just real... Where are my souls? Oh, they're further up. Wow, that was half my HP from a random ad. I know he's like a special ad, because he's like a night enemy kind of guy. But it's still kind of surprising, right? I don't really know how armor and defense works either, because when I'm maybe I'm like pretty squishy. You have a lot of resistances, it seems. Over the head, waiting for stamina. Okay, one more direct hit should put him in stagger, right? Half my HP. That's about half my HP, right? That's what I was just saying. Right, so it's not really about, like... Oh, his shield's actually quite different. His shield's actually quite different than a lot of the enemies we've seen before, because normally they still get staggered. They still get put into hit stun if I hit them with enough fireballs through their shield. But this guy doesn't. I'm not trying to kill him through it, I'm trying to break his guard. He might be the first enemy in the game we've seen that doesn't have that as like a mechanic. Which is really weird, right? Yeah, these guys seem really overtuned. Like, everything... I could just be really under-leveled once again. Like, we are getting a lot of souls, and I've been kind of booking it through this game. I'm not, like, trying to rush or anything, obviously. I'm trying to find all the secret paths. I go down any direction I think is the wrong direction to try to find stuff. Like, I'm taking my time with it. But it could just be like this game's meant to, once again, maybe it's a little bit of Elden Ring kind of like bleeding into, you know, the game design here, right? We're seeing it where the devs are like, well, we got to make the game harder, right? Because like that's what the players like, is things to be harder. It's like, yeah, you only have like maybe 8 or 9 flasks, but if you die in 2 hits, you won't get to use them, and then the player will think it's like harder. It's like, yeah, but that didn't normally happen in like Dark Souls 1. Like it was like sometimes during the bosses, like that is half my HP. That is about half my HP. I am at 437 out of 1056. So these guys are legitimately like half-shotting me, like 2-shotting me as like regular ads. Now I do have 9 flasks. That is true. I've got 9 flasks and it can restore me basically to full, but it would... It was kind of tricky. You obviously can't go into the safe room there. One hit. Next time. I didn't see how many souls that gave. Probably a lot. But yeah, so the chances that you ever like run low, which is, I don't know, I kind of thought that was part of the fun of Dark Souls, is running low on Estus and being like, oh, it's GG's, like I'm out, you know? But here that like never happens because you just get blitzed out so fast. I'm gonna kite him down here just so it's easier to grab my souls if I die. Like, I don't know these guys super well. Moveset super well. They seem pretty easy to backstab. But also, like, any and it hits done. Wow, that was weird. I know you guys couldn't feel that, but I hit the dodge button, it queued it up, and it was, like, insanely delayed, because my character was, like, in stun animation the whole time. I probably need combustion here. He's shielding too much. Okay, but I can't hit stun him with combustion. I can just do damage, it's fine. It's crazy how things change over time, though. Hornet ring? We could put on our heal over time. That doesn't seem to matter. Everything's a one-shot now. Full attacks. I just want to see, like, what's in here, because, right, this is, like, our main area. This is our fire link. Want to make sure we see what's on the outside first. Oh, there's definitely another one of those black knights up here. Or behind us. Chaos Blade. I actually didn't want to fight this guy, to be honest. I just wanted to see what was over there. A Chaos Blade. It's just got the standard ability of a katana. A cursed sword of unknown origin, bearing uncanny streaks on its blade. Attacks also damage its wielder. Sword is not unlike a thing misshapen, granted, but never welcome in this world. In other words, chaos itself. Does bleed build up? No why you'd want that. It does a lot of damage, I don't know. It's like an homage to Chikage. Oiled sword fragment. Earned the last bonfire rested at or to shrine. Oh, it's permanent. Oh, cool. We got like the permanent homeward bone. I can take homeward off now. That's essentially a free spell slot when I'm exploring, because I'd always keep homeward on for exploration. So that's legitimately like a permanent boon to me, like specifically. All these are the same. Engines of light. Eyes of a firekeeper. What the heck? Reveals horrors to the Citus Farkeepers. Reveals what? A pair of dark eyes, said to be the eyes of the first Firekeeper, a light that was lost by all Firekeepers to come. It reveals to the sightless Firekeepers things they should never see. What is it revealing? It reveals to the sightless Firekeepers things they should never see. So if we give this to our Firekeeper, she's gonna like see visions of horrors. Praise the angel. She's dead. My angel's back at home. Now the fire keepers will be fully awakened, their powers magnified. Where is everybody? I know this is just like the other dimension, but still, it's kind of weird, right? Oh. Praise the good fellow. Blacksmith Hamar. I wonder what ending it gives. Required for one of the endings? Maybe? But, like, what ending? So this is just a weapon, right? Blacksmith Hamar. Perseverance. Poise and damage reduced. Be stupid, but, you know, somebody's favorite weapon. Somebody out there is like, the blacksmith hammer is my favorite. It's like, really, dude? There's a lot of other cool hammers in the game, I'm sure. They have special abilities and can vault you over and smash an opponent's face, and you want the one that, like, you just stand there? Hollow's ashes. Oh, cool. Only had a spouse? What? Okay, now we gotta check upstairs. The other stairs. It's so dark. There's only one NPC in this version of Firelink. Really? Where are they? I haven't seen any NPCs. And there's no one up here, is there? There's no NPCs up here, are there? I don't know. I don't know where this NPC was. I think we have to go up and out. So, at it. I think this might be it. I think so. Because these doors and stuff don't open. The other one didn't even have a thing to interact with either. I think that's it. Still feels like I'm missing something though, doesn't it? Oh, she is here. The handmaiden is here, you're right. Why is she here? I don't want to start like a boss fight or something.
Well, fancy that. A lost lamb wandereth in, with nary a peep from the bell.
There's something weird about this woman.
Well, thou shouldst my purpose know. What can this old handmaid provide thee?
Oh, she's got unique items? Oh, cool. Oh, a cool armor set. It's really expensive. The handmaiden boss fights. Oh my gosh, we need to get this stuff. We need to get the Twilight armor. The Artorias drip. I know. It's so cool. And even, like, Helm of the Night tainted by the dark of the abyss. The Twilight blue tassel. It's damp. It's damp and will ever remain so. Why is it damp? That sounds gross. But, like, it's so cool, right? That you can get this here. Ring engraved with a portrait of the High Priestess. Increases faith. Well, we'll have to come back and get that at some point, right?
Best not.
Why is she here? That's scary. Going to the shrine bonfire is gonna be like going back home. Look at this, the candles all over the place. Everyone's where they're supposed to be. Do we have enough for a level? Nope. Why are you here? You're scary. Yeah, having a Wendigo just like show up inside of like another dimension when you're just chilling. Yeah. So I don't know what other spell I even really want. Maybe we could do Deep Soul, just to have like a easy projectile we can just spit at enemies or something. We don't need Homeward anymore. That's just huge. Maybe I can try this. I don't think this will do anything, but like might as well like pick it up and try it. And for boss fights and stuff, we could put Boulder Heave on. I could even do that for regular ads. I just find it a little bit unruly. But yeah, like that last boss fight was so aggressive, it probably wouldn't have worked very well. Like, yeah. I might as well try something. Give it a shot, right?
Ah, well, how may I?
Let's see what she has to say.
Ashen one. If my wares are not bring me with, is it not?
Okay, I got it. I got it. Bring you Umbral Ash. Okay, here's Hollowed
Gracious
Ashes.
let- I only hope the.
So all looks normal. All looks normal. All looks normal. Things standing out right now. Wait, is that this? Yeah, I guess so. Oh, from the dude I kinda unalived. Dancer's Crown? Well, that's actually kind of cool. It's actually kind of cool from the looks of it, at least. I don't really notice too much. Oh, what's this? Reduces undead curse buildup. Here's Halloween. I forgot that was even a thing. Like, Halloween. Where we don't hollow in this game though, right?
Ashen one.
I don't know. That's something that's weird. We don't hollow in this game. I can't return to my normal form, but we don't hollow. Which I'm not really complaining. I didn't really like that mechanic, and apparently the devs didn't either because, well, it's not here, and then it's not in Elden Ring, and it's not in Bloodborne. It's not in any of their new games, so, like, obviously they thought it was kind of stupid, but it is narratively part of the universe, so I'm kind of surprised they took it out, like, completely. Did you beat him yet? Yeah! Yeah, I smashed him, and then we explored all of the like Abyss Firelink Shrine area, and there wasn't much to see. Oh, the eyes! We need to give the eyes to this girl.
Welcome home, speak then.
We're gonna, but it says she's gonna see horrors. It's fine. This is our first playthrough. I want to see what happens. I want to see what happens. First playthrough.
Ashen One, are these eyes?
Yeah, I gave you eyeballs. Happy
How
birthday!
Gracious of thee, Ashen One. The very things we firekeepers have been missing.
I know. Now what?
Ashen One, my thanks for the eyes thou'st given, but firekeepers are not meant to have eyes. It is forbidden. These will reveal through a sliver of light frightful images of betrayal. A world without fire.
No.
Ashen One, is this truly thy wish?
Wish for a world without flame? Uh-oh, this is for the bad ending, isn't it? Are we gonna get the bad ending, guys? Fire has done nothing but make the world stagnant. I still stand by that. In Dark Souls 1, like, accepting the fact that the fire would go out was I thought, like, a more compelling ending than the standard one. But it seems like the devs didn't agree because they keep making the universe go by the same logic and rules and just won't shut up about it. So, I don't know. I want it no flame. Let's say I wish for a world with no flame.
Of course. I serve thee and will do as thou bidst. This will be our private affair. No one else may know of this. Stay thy path. Find lords to link the fire, and I will blindly tend to the flame until the day of thy grand betrayal.
Perfect. Yeah, I say bad ending, but, like, I don't want our character to, like, end up like sushi, you know? Like, just, like, cut up, or... removing the flame from the world is probably good to unlink the fires. Like, that's the problem. A world without fire is a better world. And I'm saying this as a pyromancer, okay? Like, just think about that. Although pyromancy flame seems to be okay compared to, like, the normal flame, it'd probably be alright. Because there's sorceries and miracles and such.
Ashen One, if thine heart should bend, kill me.
What?
And strip these eyes from my person. I will return as the firekeeper I once was, as it has always been.
Okay, so if she ever goes rogue, I just kill her and she'll come back.
Thou thy peace discover.
Let's do, whoops. Let's do our emote, our new emote in front of her. Path of the Dragon. Oh yeah, she likes it. Okay. But anyways, I beat up that boss. I know you guys probably don't like it, but it is still my least favorite, I think, in the game. So I don't know. I know, isn't she? She's so great. She's so great. She's so great. So I want to say tomorrow, but like I said, I'm taking my mom to a doc's appointment tomorrow, so I don't think that'll happen. But now that I have the emote, we can go back to the dragon, like the headless dragon statue, and we can do that emote. And, like, actually make progress. Pretty huge. Well, progress towards the side path, because I want to explore everything first. Oh man, I hope the next boss fight's better. without question, is there are some tough boss fights today. It's definitely a GG's day. Yeah, no, I hope it will. I hope it will be fun because I'm looking forward to it. I love dragons in general. I think that's not like crazy. It's not. I've literally been walking around as a dragon man since I got this item. Like, it's a problem. The other ones I never figured out how to turn into a dragon in the other games, but yeah. So I might not be on tomorrow, which kind of sucks. But we did still get a lot done this week, and I don't know. One day next week, I might actually go with my cousin to see the Mario movie, like the Mario Galaxy movie. So I might not be on that day, but I don't know what like, what's a good day to pick. I'll try to do Wednesday, which is my day off anyways, but that might just be a really busy day for me. We'll see. But anyways, that's all for today, guys. Thanks for sticking around. We totally crushed it with some of those bosses, especially that awful one that I really don't like, but we got it done. We did it. And yeah, we'll head to the secret area probably next Monday. So thanks for sticking around. I'm Wild. I'll catch you in the next one.